Hey there guys, Kate here, and today we are going to be talking about how people got the Euro 180 for cheap. Yes, the Euro 180 is, if you didn't know, it's actually right now one of the rarest items on all of Roblox, and it's actually pretty expensive. It has a recent average price of 859,000 Robux. But how did we get to this point with this item? Well, that's what we are going to be talking about today. Alright, so we need to go all the way back to 2010. Specifically March 12, 2010, because that is when the Euro 180 was uploaded to the catalog. Now, if you look at the Euro 180 today, it says it only ever had 42 copies, which that is not correct. We are gonna get back to that. And as I said, it has a recent average price of 859,000. So, if I go back to an archive of it, here it is, July 24th, 2010. As you can see here, here's the Euro 180. So as you can see, there are 9 private resellers of it, and it was originally 7 Robux. You know, 7 Robux. Which, I'm not saying everyone has 7 Robux, but this was back in 2010, and 7 Robux is not a lot. Nowadays, there are many ways to get 7 Robux. Back in the day, because this is actually 2010, a lot of Tixbot accounts exist from around this era. If you don't know what a Tixbot account is, it's, well, Tix was like a secondary currency back in the day, and a bot, well, you probably know what a bot is. So yeah, people made those accounts. You got 10 tickets just for logging in, so new accounts would get that as well, and they would purchase that t-shirt and it would go to their account. But anyways, you could do that. That's one way of getting 7 Robux, because actually there was a thing called the trade currency, so you could trade your tickets for Robux and vice versa. So even back then there was many ways to get 7 Robux and technically get a free, really expensive item. That would be the Euro 180. It would be actually really expensive after it went limited. As you can see here, as of July 24th, 2010, it has a recent average price of 9,918 Robux. And if we go to November 6th, 2011, as you can see here, and I forgot to mention, it only had a stock of 100, so that's the only bad part about it, but there were less bots on Roblox back in 2010 when this was released. So how most people would immediately buy the item is Roblox's inventory was public around this time, so you know, I guess they would just be refreshing Roblox's inventory because every hat was published by Roblox. Alright, so here it is a year later, and it right now has a recent average price of 36,391 Robux. And then if we go to 2012, this is July 2012, as you can see here, the best price for it is 444,000 Robux, but actually it has a recent average price of 101,000 Robux. And here it is in 2013, and it has a recent average price of 136,000 Robux. So it just kept going up, and of course there are some people reselling it for ridiculous prices. If you purchase this for 7 Robux, that's a really big return if you kept it for a couple of years. Or if you kept it, let's go back to the first archive, if you kept it for like 4 months, you would still have made like 10,000 Robux. So yeah, this is how people got the Euro 180 at today, really expensive and a really rare item for really cheap, that being 7 Robux. And also I said this number here is not correct. That's because of an old Roblox feature where if you attempted to sell under its recent average price, Roblox would buy the copy and give you the recent average price in Robux. That's why there are 58 copies of it missing. So yeah, that's all I have to talk about for this video. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!